My name is Chris Boris, Ghost Behaviorist, and today we're looking at my very first investigation at the Mansfield Reformatory. And the activity we found here set me on the path to become the ghost behaviorist I am today.
There it is.
That again?
My name is Chris Boris, and I'm the world's first ghost behaviorist. I've come up with a groundbreaking ghost classification system that brings ghostly contact to a whole new level. So you were involved in that crash, correct? My mission is to get into a spirit psyche and diagnose the problems plaguing them.
He wants to kill somebody.
Post-traumatic stresses, coping disorders, I've seen it all. I'm here to counsel the dead and the homeowners they haunt. The Mansfield Reformatory in Ohio is notorious for being haunted as far back as I can remember. And in 2006, Alan Sisko and myself chose this location for our very first on-screen ghost hunt. And this is around the time where TAP's Ghost Hunters came in, visited the location, and really showed the public just how haunted this place was. Now keep in mind, this is our very first investigation, so yeah, our tactics are pretty amateurish compared to what we do now. Is anybody here that would like to talk to us? Anybody down there? Yeah, what's that?
Me. Sniffing.
No, it smells like gunpowder. At the same exact time I smelled this gunpowder, we caught an EVP that sounds like a woman moaning. We then arrived at the infamous cell marked with an X. And this was done by the TAPS team when they came because they were getting all sorts of crazy activity centered around this jail cell.
Is there anybody here who would like to make their presence known? If you could just give us some type of noise to let us know you're here. Just bang on something, just make a small noise for us.
Unfortunately, nothing ended up happening until we started walking away.
Now there was tapping down here. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did hear that tapping. If there's somebody that's making noise, can you please tap again? There it is.
That again?
Is there someone here? Can you please tap again? Come on, tap again. If you're here trying to talk to us, tap again so we can hear you once more.
Did you hear it? It was back here.
It was like behind me.
Yeah, it was right here.
Yeah.
We asked if they could give us a noise to let us know that they were there, and we got 2 taps. So right on command, we got a noise from an area that was dead silent.
There it is.
That again?
Now this was pretty amazing to get 2 knocks on command, and the whole time we were just sitting there going, oh come on, is there really someone down there? But nope, it's just us.
Do it again, whatever you were doing before, do it again.
After leaving this area, we ended up capturing another EVP. Now I'm not sure if this person was even speaking English, but it sounds like an old woman saying "Otof." Is there anybody down here that'd like to speak to us?
Is there anybody that would like to communicate with us who's down here at this time?
I'm getting cold spot.
Cold spot, excellent. Staying steady.
It wasn't long before we heard another knocking sound, which seemed to be following us.
Did anyone hear that?
Yeah, tapping, I did hear that. Make another noise. It needs to be a lot louder.
We need to hear it one more time. Wait till later on?
Wait a minute.
What was that? Was that footsteps?
I heard kind of like a shuffling noise.
Yeah, I did too.
We were standing there, and of course it was dead silent. We heard what sounded like shuffling and moving around, and we hadn't asked for that, but that's what we were able to get during that time. So something was with us, and it was definitely moving around, and you could audibly hear it.
Can you please make that noise again for us so we know you're here? Do you want us to come back down here? All you have to do is start making noise and we'll stay. I know you guys made noises when you were down here. Make the noise now.
Can you touch one of us?
Moments later, we caught our third EVP.
Is there any ghosts or any inmates who are in here because they enjoy talking with their loved ones? Loved ones? Loved ones?
We then went back to the original location where the knocking sound occurred to see if we could make it happen again.
Did the person that contacted us before us up here, can you make your noises again? Did you hear it? Did it again?
We asked, can you make the tapping again? And again, right as we asked, tap, we got the taps again.
Is there somebody here? Can you please bang on something? Bang on the wall.
Can you appear before us? Can you let us see you? Come out so we can see you and talk to you?
What was that? That was you. We need it louder.
If you're trying to contact us, it's going to have to be louder.
To our surprise, the tapping sound happened a third time, but unfortunately we couldn't get anything to happen after that. At last, we arrived in the West Wing shower room, and to me, I'm a firm believer that this is one of the most haunted places in the reformatory.
This is the shower room we're in right now.
Is there anybody in this room? Please let me know. Let us know. I felt like tinglies on the back of my neck.
In this exact area, we caught our fourth and most disturbing EVP of the night.
You got the EMF?
I do not.
Check it out.
This is an amazing Class A EVP that we captured. As I was trying to coax my cameraman into the room, well, she refused, which caused this little girl's voice to chime in. Now, my first thought upon hearing this voice was, what is a little girl doing in a jail like this? This is not natural.
So that makes you start to think, is another spirit wandered onto the property because it's so active? Or is there something there a lot more nefarious that's manipulating its voice to throw you off and not let you know what its true intent and true form is?
I fixated on this question for years, and I slowly discovered that ghosts do have the ability to project themselves as things they are not. So this little girl could be, in fact, be an inmate that's projecting themselves as a little girl. And they do this because they want to feed off the emotions that doing this can elicit. Now, this could also be a succubus type entity that's lurking in the area and continuously feeding off people. And jails have a lot of these type of entities because in the past, a lot of emotions went down in this area that they fed off of in the past.
This goes back to the principal text talking about thought forms being manifested by all of the five senses. It's a normal thing that occurs and has been talked about for thousands of years.
Well, I think it's about 3:30. I think we've experienced everything that we're going to experience, so I think we should just wrap it up.
The Mansfield Reformatory was the perfect location to hone my skills because it burned questions into my mind that shaped my future investigation habits. And in the end, it was these little things that helped shape my approach into becoming the ghost behaviorist I am today.